Let's introduce you now to Soweto-born entrepreneur Sifiso Ngobese. He's found an innovative way of making the business of trash collection safer and profitable for collectors. You see, the collectors, particularly in Joburg, spend all day scouting the streets for rubbish that might make them a few rands at the end of the day. But this is often a dangerous exercise. CGTN's Yolisa and Njamela has that story for Grassroots tonight.
We often see abomakhareza or informal waste collectors on the roads struggling with bins full of recyclable material. Collecting recyclable waste is a way of survival for them, but more often than not, their lives are put in danger. Once darkness falls, visibility is a challenge for them, and they're often hit by cars. After observing the informal waste collectors for a while, a young South African entrepreneur spotted an opportunity to create a more functional trolley that they could use for collection. He also created a flagship social enterprise called Unconventional Media that addresses some of the challenges these waste collectors face daily.
I'm sure you're familiar with guys who are pulling trolleys, collecting recyclable material. They're all over the place. Apparently, there's about 80,000 of them in the country. Now, the biggest challenge that these waste pickers face on a regular basis are the trolleys that they use. First of all, they break down easily. They've got poor visibility, and they've been notorious of the fact that they are hazardous to motorists and other road users. And there have been guys who are involved in road accidents, in fatal road accidents, for pulling or pushing their flimsy, unsafe trolleys.
His design makes trolleys safer for waste collectors.
It's estimated that about 80,000 informal waste collectors roam around the streets of South Africa, collecting what we typically throw away.
Ngobese trains them to maximize the use of the recyclable waste.
So we train them on different elements as well. We train them on health and safety. We train them on how to draft a budget. So finance, we provide basic financial literacy for the waste pickers, right? Because we saw a gap and we realized that a lot of these guys, they understand that, they can get the waste, sell it, but most of them, they don't see it as a business, right? So we trying for them to move away from seeing this thing as a chore.
Unconventional Solutions has partnered with local authorities to ensure that they operate within the ambit of the law.
With a number of stakeholders, including the JRA, the JMPD, so that we understand what they look for in a trolley, right? So, so in terms of the height, so our trolleys are not more than 1 meter in terms of height, because that was the feedback that we got from the JMPD, right? Because obviously, if a guy is pulling a trolley that is tall, then chances are they won't be able to see any vehicles that are coming from behind, right? So we designed this trolley in accordance to the views of a number of stakeholders, including the waste pickers themselves.
Ngobese's vision includes running a waste management enterprise in sub-Saharan Africa. Yolisa and Njamela, CGTN, Tembisa, South Africa.